So friends, by the time I went through one of the questions from the Harvard entrance examination, I saw this question on screen, guys, and I want us to look at it today. We are going to be finding the values of x for which e raised to the power negative x plus x that has to be equal to 2. So friends, if you carry x to the right hand side, you see that you're going to have e raised to the power minus x equal to 2 minus x, right? It therefore means that what, guys, that the graph of e raised to the power minus x and 2 minus x intersect at two distinct points, right? So we expect to see two values of x in this particular equation. Okay, so by so doing, guys, to solve for the values of x, friends, I always prefer that friends, that I should be working with positive powers. That is, the e raised to the power minus x has to transform into e raised to the power x. So if I do this, guys, I'm going to have, by multiplying all by e raised to the power x, I'm going to have 1 plus x e raised to the power x, which is equal to 2 e raised to the power negative x. At this point now, friends, if I carry x e raised to the power x to the right hand side, I'm going to have 2 e raised to the power x minus x e raised to the power x, which is equal to 1. If I factor out e raised to the power x, friends, I'm going to have 2 minus x e raised to the power x that has to be equal to 1. At this point now, friends, you notice that my goal in this particular form now is to use the Lambert W function, since I am dealing with e to some power. But friends, I have an issue because the coefficient of x in this case is negative, whereas the power in this case is positive, right? So I want to somehow create some so my goal now, friends, is to try as much as possible to make sure that either this power is negative or this power becomes positive. But it's very difficult to make this power positive than making the power of e negative. So I'm going to multiply both sides by -1. If I do that, this guy simply reverse. I'm going to have now but x minus 2 e raised to the power x equal to -1. That is when we multiply all both sides by -1. At this point now, guys, we have x which is positive, x which is also positive. But friends, we want to have a -2 on the power so that it can match with what we have here, right? So what we are going to do now, guys, is to multiply this our equation now with e raised to the power -2. So if we do that now, indices comes in to tell us that the powers are going to add up. So we have x minus 2 into e raised to the power x minus 2, which is equal to negative e raised to the power -2. Great, guys. At this point now, we have x minus 2, x minus 2. We can use now the Lambert W function. So if you take w on both sides, we have w of x minus 2 e raised to the power x minus 2, which is equal to w of negative e raised to the power -2. When we take a w on the left hand side, guys, we see that the output of this, we simply have x minus 2, which is equal to w of negative e raised to the power -2. So at this point now, guys, to solve for x, we simply carry -2 to the right hand side. If we do that, we have x will be the same like w of minus e raised to the power -2 plus 2. Great. So friends, this is the value for x. But like I said, guys, we need two values of x because if we decide to plot the graph of e raised to the power minus x plus x minus 2 equal to 0, we see that this graph is going to touch the x-axis at two distinct points. So, but we know that the Lambert W function, guys, is a multi-valued function, right? So namely, we can either get the first solution to this equation by simply looking for w subscript -1 of this our function, and we look for w subscript 0 of this our function, guys. All of these can be gotten from Wolfram alpha. So guys, if you go from Wolfram alpha, guys, you plug, you will see that the values of x are going to be -1.1462 to 4 decimal place, and you have the second value of x to be 1.8414 to 4 decimal place, guys. So guys, these are approximate solutions to this our equation. So guys, that's it for the video. If you want to have more videos like this, guys, kindly hit the subscribe button, guys, and turn on your bell icon to always get notified, so that each time we upload a video, you're going to be the first person to get notified. So guys, have a blessed day.